Hello everyone, this is modulistack, and this is Game 2 of WhiteRa versus Liquid TLO, the little one. That was an amazing game, all one-base play, pretty much the whole game, from both players. Weird drop transitions, but really hard to deal with from the little one. To do a Hellion run-by in combination with a Marine drop, and then to immediately transition into a Thor drop and do a push with Marine Thor. I certainly never would have come up with that specific build, but you can see that it is quite strong. No really obvious way to directly hard counter it in forum speak. So I have to say that it seems quite strong to me. This map, on the other hand, we're probably going to see a very different kind of game because Shakura's Plateau, as you know, gigantic map. Let's count the number of expansions on this map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 14. There are 14 expansions on this map. So this is a map in which it is possible to play an even game in which you take a 7th base. That is possible. I have not seen actually a 7th base on this map, but certainly could happen. So we're probably going to see a big macro game, especially since they did not spawn across from each other, so there is not even really this back rock stuff to worry about very much. Probably WhiteRa will expand across the right side of the map, and TLO will expand across the left side of the map. But with these players, anything could happen. Absolutely anything. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to understand the last game in terms of like the metagame or something like that, because it's just about as non-standard as PvT gets. Orbital command is morphing just one gas for both players. So very similar openings to last time, at least right at the start. Get some gas, get some tech. Somehow, I mean, I would call these sort of the standard builds. I mean, you just get a little bit of, you get your basic facilities out, and you get some gas, and you don't really think about expanding right away. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a very fast expansion from either player, because it's so hard to do aggression across this this huge distance. I mean, going down, oh my God, there's this big center. There's all these places to get ambushed. There's this brush where units can hide behind, and you have to do all of that to get up into your opponent's base. So yeah, expanding is a great option because it's hard for them to attack, hard for you to attack. And indeed, command center going down for the little one. Interesting choice. This was kind of weird, I have to say, from the little one. And I didn't notice if it was in response to what he scouted exactly, but he did, you see, collect a lot of gas and then expand. So it seems like a little bit of a bumpy opening for TLO, because he's got all this gas and he didn't really use it. He is getting fast stim, but he still hasn't quite eaten into all that gas that he got. In fact, he took one guy off of gas, so even himself regretting how much gas that he got. Ooh, stalker pressure from WhiteRa, but getting over eager. Bunker going up for TLO, and this is a very smart move because WhiteRa is definitely known for putting down a lot of warp gates at times. He is going for the robotics facility though, and a nexus. I've never seen that exactly before. Gateway, robotics, nexus. Pretty smart, because you can get this observer out. You can get You can get an observer out immediately, and that will tell you precisely what your opponent is doing and when they are going to push out. And that means that you have a lot of options in how you're going to defend this nexus, or how much you need to worry about defending this nexus. TLO does get the perfect scan off to see that nexus, but probably does not suspect the robotics facility. Let me see. Probably doesn't expect that. Although you can see observers moving over your units, so it's very likely for a player of TLO's caliber to notice that. when the observer gets there. In fact, he might even save a scan to kill it. No, no scans saved up. But this is quite visible from Tealo's perspective. A little bit of shimmering there, and he is he gonna try to kill it? Look at this, following the invisible observer. Okay, in the meantime, Duckload has gone up to 3 gateways, and he's getting, a robotics bay. Pretty fast robotics bay. So, one word I would use to describe this build from WhiteRa is lean. There's not a lot happening here. This is kind of a very, very clear path to Colossi. I do like going for the robotics facility before the Nexus, because you do get that scouting information, and he's gotten plenty of it, I guess. Where is that observer? Oh, warping a couple of zealots over here. Hellion sneaking by. Gonna go for some kind of aggressive push. This is kind of a weird push timing, but it could be quite effective since, of course, TLO has been defending his own expansion and does not have a medevac. Well, does not have his second medevac out. Yeah, okay. So WhiteRa being forced to pull back, but not losing very much, being very sharp with those 2 force fields. And this is something a lot of lower-level Protoss players struggle with. When they engage, they feel like they have to commit. But no, actually, with force field, you can run away very easily by blocking off your opponent. But he's reinforcing this push with his Colossi. So this is a really fast Colossus timing attack. I haven't seen something like this in a little while. Hasn't even gotten his 4th gas yet. This is a really fast attack. Only has 1 Colossus out, and he's already going to be attacking with it. By the way, is he getting extended thermal lance? No. And that is a real sign of super fast Colossus. He's got 1 out, he's going to have a 2nd one out, and he's going to try to just lay siege to this expansion right away. Guardian Shield going up, so big attack. Where is the army of the little one? Oh my god, where... Oh, he dropped. Oh, geez, so hard to follow what these players are doing. He dropped, and he's going to take out that robotics base, so no more Colossus for Duckload. This one coming out, going to toast up a lot of these Marines, but maybe not fast enough. It might actually be killed, and that would be a huge blow to Duckload. But TLO does GG because... Oh, my God. That was an exciting moment. But, of course, TLO left with his entire army and didn't do very much damage, so... Wow. This push... Whew. That's a scary push. You usually don't expect to see Colossi that early, and you usually don't expect to see an attack off of 2 bases so early. It's really nice. The thing is, by keeping your number of structures low, he kept his gateway count just at 3 and just this 1 robotics bay. By keeping your number of structures low, you can end up, especially if you use your chrono boost really well and you time things well. Oh my God, my phone is continuing to make horrible noises. Anyway, the point is that he was able to get this very quick attack out with a surprising number of units, and really well-used units. TLO probably could have held that if he had not moved out for this drop, so probably needed to have a little bit better scouting there. But excellent revenge by Duckload, coming up with his own unique build to respond to the previous game, TLO's really unique build. So that's it for this game, and we are going to move on to the final game in this best of 3. So stay tuned. Bye-bye.